How's it going, everybody? This is the Erroneous One here with a new Kingdom Hearts Union Cross update video. We had a lot today, guys. A lot. I got back from work and I opened it up and I saw like the now Twitter notifications from last night, but I didn't really look at them too far. But look at all those 9/11s there. By the way, guys, 9/11. Obviously, we know what anniversary this was. From the 9/11 terrorist attacks. So if you had family or loved ones or anybody who perished in those events, my condolences to you. Obviously an important day. Don't want to forget that, because that's a big thing for our country. So just want to throw it out there. If you guys had family or anybody any kind of loss or hardship because of those events, you know, my condolences to all of you guys for that. But moving on to the game, the first thing we had today was maintenance. Maintenance lasted, for at least from my perspective, it lasted from 12 p.m. until 4 p.m. 4-hour maintenance. That's a pretty heavy maintenance, actually. I was kind of surprised. I also saw a notification where the Union Cross multiplayer was having problems, apparently, and even the Kingdom Hearts Twitter announcement page identified that. And from what I understand, they're working on it. So hopefully they have it worked on and fixed up by bonus hour tonight, so I can knock out the boards tonight as much as possible anyway. I know there are 6 boards for a 2-week event, so I guess we'll see how it's going to go. But that's going to be also in the other event. So we had maintenance today, which is already done. Bad part about maintenance being today was that if you're still working on the Hades Cup or anything, you lost 4 hours from being able to work on the Hades Cup, unfortunately. So that kind of sucks. But, no. Cat. Kitty cat. Fear her. Oh yeah, she's getting mad, you can tell. Yep. Okay, so next up we have gym boards. Gym boards are pretty cool. Definitely worthwhile boards, I think, to get a hold of. You get 5 of each type of gym for 2,000 jewels per board. So if you buy all 3, that'll be 6,000 jewels. Which you can get in total if you buy the VIP pack today. You get in total, you get 6,000 jewels in which to buy the boards if you choose to do so. Not a bad deal on the whole, because you're gonna get 2 magic brooms out of each gym or out of each board. I think it's like 3 or 4 magic mirror. What is that here? Here we go. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Yeah. So 2 magic brooms, 3 magic mirrors, 3 chips, 3 dales, 1 Sid times 10, and 2 human dude levels, plus the 5 gems, plus the attack boost 3 max, plus SP gauge 1 skill. The only bad part, well, not bad, the only I guess disappointing part about these boards is the attack boost 3 max plus SP gauge 1 skill. At this point in time, we have attack boost 4 max plus SP gauge 2. They could have easily put that in there, or they could have even given us a new skill of AB4 max plus SP gauge 1 in these new gym boards. As a, you know, here's an introduction to new skill kind of thing. But at bare means, I would have preferred to see SP gauge 2, AB4 max. But, you know, it's not a bad skill. It's still going to have a good place. It's still going to give you some good damage output. So, on the whole, these are pretty good gym boards. Not bad at all. If you have a chance to get them, I recommend them. If you're gonna ask me whether I think it'd be beneficial, like if all you have is the 6,000 jewels because you bought VIP right now, and you ask me, hey, Erroneous, should I pull from Starcraft EX for the last day, or should I pull for Tsum Tsums or anything? I would say one of 2 things. HD Xion is coming. Probably next week. We're either going to get her this Thursday, but probably we're going to get her next week. Probably on Monday, more than likely. I would be my best guess. And she's going to be a Mercy 5 pool. So, if you're able to Mercy a copy of her, or you think you'll be able to get close to Mercy a copy of her by the time her banner ends, which I imagine will already last about, at bare minimum, a week, hopefully 2 weeks, then you want to save for her. She's going to be an amazing medal to get a hold of. On the flip side, if you are unable to do so, if you know for a fact that you're not going to be able to Mercy HD Xion, all you're going to have is like 2 pulls on that banner, then these boards, I think, would be a better use of resources to help you guys out. Like I said, as I've said before, the Keyblades are the one constant in the game. They do not devalue going forward. They're always going to be there. Always. They're not going to go lower or anything else. If anything, they're only going to go higher. So, getting gems like that to upgrade Keyblades, to give yourself more versatility for different setup options, is always more beneficial to going on further into the game. So, that's my piece on that one. Here's the announcement for the Tsum Tsum Cross Union Event Board. That's it. We're going to be the little Tsum Tsum Raid Boss monster. We get the avatar parts for it. We got some free ones already today. I think it was the Mickey and Power ones. And this one, we're going to get the Cheshire Cat, the Dumbos, and the Pluto Tsum Tsums types there. The only ones that give us anything, though, the perks are going to be the Pluto Tsum Tsums, and we're going to get a Raid Boss perk +5. Not the best in the world, but that's not too bad either. On top of all like the free jewels and everything that are going to be in there as well. So there is that. I don't see anything else about like any kind of mirror board, so I guess it's just going to be these 6 boards. So still pretty cool. I'm not sure what's in them just yet, but I'll figure it out there tonight. At bare minimum, we usually get jewels in there too, so not a whole lot, but you know, we'll probably get like maybe like 400 or 500 jewels out of all the boards, which would be nice. Okay, here's a big one too. 3 dotted HD nominee within 5 draws. This is a 5 mercy pull banner for HD nominee. It is also one of the biggest baits they've been releasing, and there have been some big baits. As I mentioned before, we're about to get HD nominee. Sorry, not HD nominee, I'm sorry. I'm looking right at her. We're about to get HD Xion. And it's funny how they're doing this so quickly, because this is... She's the only upright copy medal that copies the medal after her. So she's very unique in that aspect. HD Xion will also do the same thing, but getting HD Xion as an example, if you have an ally that has Sephiroth EX, they're looking to pull Sephiroth EX and you don't have your own, you can put HD Xion on the very last slot of like Darknaw, for instance, because at level 9, Darknaw gets that 3.0 in multiplier slot. You can pop HD Xion right there, and she's going to copy that Sephiroth EX. So it's pretty much giving you a Sephiroth EX copy, and you're going to go whale through the bulk of quests without any major issues or problems. That's a huge thing. On top of that, she's also going to have a spot to fit inside, like, as an example, the Moogle Glory, if you had that one set up, because that's a 2.8 slot right next to the 2.9 slot for the reverse magic. So, for instance, if I was, as a quick example, if I was doing my rating setup with my Moogle Glory, I would have my HD Ursula right there, and then I could have HD Xion right there copying HD Ursula, and just, like, take out any kind of power raid bosses or anything a lot easier. There are several options and setups you can utilize HD Xion for. On top of that, she's going to be a tier 6. So she's going to have that 180% max guilt multiplier slot in her. So she is going to deal a truckload of damage whatever she copies regardless. So I'm not going to say she's superior overall to HD nominee. Pound for pound. I mean, she has the extra 30% guilt, which is a huge thing. But she also has, she adds more versatility to Keyblades being a reverse power slot. So, you got options to play with here now, guys. Even if you don't have a Darknaw, you know, if you're like a new player coming out in the game, and all you have is like a treasure trove. The last slot in treasure trove is indeed a reverse power slot, and I think it's like a 2.5. I want to say 2.4, 2.5. I think maybe reverse power slot, something like that. At level 25. So even then, it'll deal some decent damage on that slot. See, all I see is my cat's fur right here, and it's almost like the Jaws theme song is going through my head, kind of like a shark fin's coming up, you know, a little dun dun. Yes. This is very tricky too. I mean, so at this point in time, I would not pull from this banner because it is major bait for HD Xion. However, you also need to look at your setup options. If your setup options leans more towards upright magic in some form or fashion, if an upright magic slot copy medal for that, she copies the medal after her. Remember that. So it's the one that's directly after her is what she'll copy. If your setups, if what medals you have in the game fall more in line of you being able to copy a medal like that. And a good example would be the Divine Rose. The Divine Rose seems to be the free-to-play / casual-to-play player Keyblade of choice for the most part. If you have that Divine Rose, then the last 3.0 slot, which is the reverse one, if you had the HD nominee there in that fourth slot, she's going to copy whatever reverse speed you have it there and cause major damage because she's going to be a copy of that one, obviously. So it's really going to depend upon at that point your setup options, because you need to think about what medals do you have right now that are going to help you and benefit you going forward. Is an upright magic one going to help you, or is a reverse power one going to help you? Kind of think about that. Like I said, for the most part, I would avoid this banner because it is bait for HD Xion, but if your setup calls for this medal, then this would be a good setup option for you to pull from due to that reasoning alone. So there's that. Going back, next thing we got some time challenge quests. I'm not the biggest fan of time challenge quests, but they're here, and they're going to be here for the week. So I imagine it's going to be like most of them where you get 200 joules per quest going through it. I'm sorry, it was 180 joules, actually, I believe it was. It seemed to be less. I'm pretty sure when I did this one, it only got like 180 joules instead of 200, which is kind of strange. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong on that, let me know. But I thought I saw that. When I did this one, I did it when I was pretty much getting at work, and I was kind of sitting there waiting to clock in for my shift, and I was really tired, and I was just kind of on autopilot going like, okay, let's just get in here and just do this real fast. Because I saw them. I didn't have time to go really go to notices, but I saw some new event quests, and I saw that one. I was like, I can do this real fast. It's 40 seconds, and I was done. And I was like, was that 180 joules I got instead of 200? But there's that. So time joule quests are good. Free joules are always good. So there we go from that one. Part 2 to the VIP quest. So this is again worthwhile. This is where you can get 6,000 joules going through, because you get 1,400 from doing the Tier 11 banners. You get 3,000 from doing you get 3,000 from doing the VIP purchase in the first place. And of course, you can go through and you can try and get more joules through doing the Union Cross event and then doing the Daily Joule Challenge. So that should net you your 6,000 over the next day or two. Hopefully, so you can either choose to get the VIP boards or save your joules or try and get HD nominee. You know, you got options there. On the plus side as well, on top of this too, we also do get the gym boards back. Again, they're giving us more and more gyms because the Keyblade levels increased, and they're going to allow more and more players to start getting those not maxed out, but getting those higher level Keyblades going through. So that's pretty cool. I don't mind that at all. It's actually going to start me focusing on some other Keyblades now that I've kind of ignored for a while. I don't think I'm going to get Olympia up or anything anytime soon. It's doubtful. I have enough to get to max out. I have enough to get Fairy Stars to level 35 as soon as we get it, so that's kind of cool. I'll be ready for that. Minus Sephiroth, because, you know, Sephiroth decided not to grace me with his presence, unfortunately, this banner. That's pretty cool. It's just an extra goodie. If you always get VIP, this is an extra goodie there, as well as the 7 mirrors. Again, we're getting mirrors, it seems, hand over fist, which is great for a lot of things. I mean, that's awesome. Nice to see more and more mirrors in there. But these are extra goodies for purchasing the VIP. The real reason to purchase the VIP is to get the second part of the Keyard 11 banner, so you can either guilt it if you already got extra attack on this one. You really don't perhaps need to buy the second pack one there, but it'd be nice for you guys to get the free jewels and then the extra gems and then the magic mirrors. So still worthwhile, I think. But there is that. And then the big one too is also the Coliseum side quest. So part of those early leaks, which I didn't see all of them, but I saw this was one of them. This is true. Here it is. Super difficult expert mode Coliseum side quest Moon Gym Cup. The Coliseum side quest Moon Gym Cup has arrived. Battle your way through to get a Moon Gym and a Fantasia Mickey B medal. Pretty cool. And it's going to last until the 18th. Players managing to complete the side objectives will receive a Magic Moon Gem, which is needed to upgrade Darkgnaw and those new reverse Keyblades, which is pretty cool. The Fantasia Mickey B medal and Magic Mirror medals. So, pretty nifty. And I'll be doing a video doing my run of this one. I haven't even seen them yet, so I'm looking forward to that one. And I'll do that right after this video uploads. So there is that. For now, though, we are going to go through and we are going to... We're going to go ahead and level up our finishing... guilting our VIP setups. Now, I'm not going to do a VIP setup run of the high score challenge currently because everybody's pretty much already done that. If you guys haven't seen a good run of that one, I think somebody has one. I think I've seen like 4 or 5 players do VIP high score challenge setups, and so we kind of know what they are already. So I didn't really feel the need to go through and do it again with these VIP ones. It's pretty much known what you need to do. So I don't feel too bad about doing this one. What do I have in here again? I went and got the yeah, cool. So I'm gonna have 10 Fantasia Mickey B's when this is all said and done. I got 6 there, so let's go ahead and actually make my. Let's go ahead and unlock this one first. We'll unlock you. We'll come up here, back to my Mickeys. There they are. Evolve you. Do I not want to summon medals? What was I thinking? I don't know what I was doing right there. Evolve. There we go. Ta-da! Go back down, and then we'll lock you, and we will lock you. And there we go. Back to the VIP ones. Chugga. Okay, here we go. So this one here is already up and ready to go. Has a max case +2 and an aerial defense -60. Not bad. Honestly, aerial 60 doesn't really do much for me in this medal because this is a pure buff medal. In some ways, this medal here can actually replace 0.2 Kairi, as well as Kairi as well. Both Kairi ones it can do because it's an up your strength by 3 tiers for 3 turns and lowers your target's PSM defense by 2 tiers for 2 tiers. Yeah, by 2 tiers. So it's gonna do it for 1 turn. And it also restores 3 gauges. So if you get double cast on this guy, it's going to do a ×6 buff for you, which is what 0.2 Kairi does. You're going to lock out the general defense, but you are going to get an extra ×3 and PSM defense down, which in a lot of situations, minus Coliseum, could be more useful overall. So take that into consideration for this medal. This is actually a very, very good medal. For just alone, just flat out. Plus it's going to restore gauges like Kairi does. So, like I said, it's kind of like a 2-for-1 replacement thing going there, which is really good. So again, I have SP Gauge 2. If I wanted to use this on the reverse one, on the reverse Keyblade for Magic, which is going to be the Diamond Dust, which we won't get until later in the future. Max gauge actually isn't a bad thing considering those Keyblades have a very low gauge option. So, but let's see what we get real quick. Undo that. Here we go, and y'all. Hoping for double cast, guys. Please. Paralysis is not what I wanted to see in this one. Not at all. Come on, double cast. Don't be shy to be double cast, please. Please. Sleep. Whoa, wow. That's not good. I'm getting all stash assistance medals, or traits now. Here's going to be the first guilt, so let's see what we get. Max guilt is 180. Ooh, okay, that's nice. That's great to see. Please give me extra attack. Come on, max HP. Max HP. No, I'm gonna skip that. This one I prefer aerial. Okay, this is our last chance to get extra attack. Here's the hoping. Don't be shy, please. Max gauge is +2. Oh my god. Well, guys, that's what I got. No extra attack for me on this one, which would have been so good. But alas, I did not get it. So, unfortunately for me, this medal isn't going to be as useful as I was hoping it would be. Like I said, if you do get double attack on it, it is like a replacement for 2-in-1 for 0.2 Kairi and for Kingdom Hearts 2 Illustrated Kairi. If you get double casted. But that's dependent upon it getting double casted. So, alas, I did not get that. It's not a terrible medal in that regard. I mean, I can kind of copy it if I need to, but at least I got max guilted in one go. Didn't have to waste any mirrors on that, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Alright, well, like guys, we're going to end the video right here, and then coming soon, I'll be coming up to you guys with the special Moon Gem Coliseum extra thingy, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.